Hi, one forum is brings to the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and all likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, our own South Africa, the MK party here is making a lot of groundbreaking things when it comes to the politics of South Africa. Yeah, their press conference, very famous press conference because their presentation and everything. The press conference was well organized, well attended. All the executives were there, in exception of just the chairman of the political party. Yeah, he asked permission, so he was excused to take care of other things. But Jacob Zuma himself was there. Floyd Chivambu was there, Dr. Lopez was there, and then the deputy chairman and all the other people that matter when it comes to the MK party, they were all present and it was well organized. The spokesperson was also there, yes, well organized. Let's take a look at exactly what transpired at this great press conference. Basically, Floyd was given the opportunity to showcase and to market himself when it comes to his eloquence and presentation. Yes, the speech was well written and well presented. Yes, you can trust Floyd for that, and we all saw what happened. Now let's take a look at the component of this speech. Basically, it's about the constitution of the party. Initially, most people, including myself, were saying that no, things are not all that structured when it comes to the MK party. They are still at the infant stage. Now, they've proved everybody, including myself, wrong that yeah, they have their constitution well established. Yes, they have their constitution. When it comes to political party, you need your constitution to be able to function and function well. We are now seeing the structures. And you can also attest to the fact that all the people that they have been deployed, yes, the people that they deployed, I'm talking about the executives, including Floyd, as well as Jacob Zuma himself, will take care of the KZN. Floyd is going to Galton, Dr. Lopez and other people are also structured to take care of things when it comes to campaigning and winning more souls for the MK party. That is beautiful. The ideology was also highlighted in their constitution and other things that we cannot enumerate over here. But if you want anything and to know more about the MK party, please try and grab their constitution that is already available and you get to know more. But one thing that is so prominent that we are so happy about is about the immigration, the illegal immigration that is taking place in South Africa. South Africa have been suffering for far so long. So they made this point very clear. Floyd, that's true Floyd, they made this point very clear that no, they are not against documented immigrants, but they are against or they have issues with none or those that are not documented. And this is not anything much because this is something that in every country, even if you are an indigenous or you were born or you've been born or you are a citizen of that country, you must prove that you are a documented resident of that country. You can't be born and just be there. You don't have any card, any birth registration or whatever it is. So they have issue with the illegal immigrant into their country. There is no issue with that. But that tells all of us that yes, Floyd is not all that in support of all these things that Julius Malema was doing about open border policy. Yes, that is what he wants to spearhead, and that's what he's still spearheading. But now that Floyd has crossed carpet to MK party, and now the MK party is telling us that though they don't have issue with those that are documented, but undocumented people, they have issue with them. That tells all of us that, oh, okay, so it's not that Floyd was totally in support of that infamous or something that is not all that familiar. That most people in South Africa, they are not in favor of it because they are saying that most people in South Africa, they are saying that once you open the border and bring people in, they are coming to take their job or they've been taking their jobs already. So these people, I'm talking about MK party, they are nationalistic and they want their things to be done. If you are documented, if you are from Ghana, you are from Namibia, you are from Zimbabwe or whatever, you are from Nigeria, once you are documented, you can stay in their country. Yeah, that is how it is done everywhere. But if you are not documented, they have issues with you. That's how it is. So now we understand that one of the greatest policy that arrogantly Julius Malema always preaches to the people. Sometimes it's not about the policy or what you are telling the people, but how you are presenting it. But it's as if Julius Malema always present this thing in a very annoying way to most people in South Africa, and they are not so happy about it. And now we all know that, lo and behold, even Floyd Chivambu, who happened to be his deputy, is also not in favor of it. Now he's in a new both, yes, and he's singing new song that yes, you can be great when it comes to Africa and Pan-Africanism, they are for it, but you can move into their country, but do that and do that very well and with all the documents attached to it. Yes, we will not forget Dr. Lopez also, he made his speech and he also spoke. And for him, it's more about Cyril Ramaphosa, His Excellency. We are talking about Cyril Ramaphosa, His Excellency. That's the President of South Africa. He made some allusion to some few things for the fella here and there. We will not go into that. Cyril is the President of South Africa, and whatever that these people want to do is for them to do. Yes, and I'm talking about Dr. Lopez and the MK party. If they have some issue with it here, the court is there. The court is free. Anybody can move to court, but we will not say anything much about it. It be cleared, as we all read in the news, that it be cleared by the body that is supposed to do the investigation, and that is how it is. That is a solid information that we have, and that is what we speak to. If Dr. Glover and co, they have some issue with it, yes, they can go ahead and do whatever they want to. But for now, Cyril Ramaphosa is the president of South Africa, as we all know. Don't forget the big man is I'm talking about, the great Jacob Zuma. Yeah, he was also at the press conference. Whenever something happened and Jacob Zuma is present, he's the one that carried the show. Yes, he's the man that even when he cough, all the people hear about it and they are ready to report about it. I salute that great man here. He is now known as the general of the MK party. And we are pleased that gradually MK party, they are putting their structures in place and things are picking over for all of them, yes. But one thing that we can say as political observers is when it comes to the MK party, you may underrate them to some extent, but please, greater things are going to happen because the way they even strategically deploy their people, Jacob Zuma to KZN, this guy from Chivambo to Gotten and other things, they are doing everything strategically. They may not have all the other things in place yet, but as you can see, a lot is going to happen. And the other political parties I'm talking about, EFF as well as the ANC, the original AMC, they have to be very careful because something great is coming to happen when it comes to the MK party. Yes, we'll not forget, let's just try to juxtapose this press conference with what took place on Thursday by Julius Malema, the Julius himself. You can see that this man is now lonely, and most of the things that he was speaking about is just about complaining, and it's very difficult for anybody to pinpoint that this is what he's saying or this is not what he's saying. All that we can say is he was even there blaming the dead. I'm talking about Pravin. He was talking about, the media is not reporting on his house or have never reported on his house before. If could it not be that he's now dead, he will not even know how his house looked like. My man, no. Talk about the living, not about the dead. It seems this man is now complaining about the dead. That shouldn't be. Though when Pravin was alive, he was always talking about him, criticizing, even complaining about his coffin, and even chastising the media. Julius Malema the Great, I salute you. All that you are doing, your charisma is there and things are well for you. But when it comes to politics, don't forget your charisma cannot only do all for you. Yeah, that is it. That is why you must know that as a leader, you must learn to listen to your people. In other words, if we were to be listening fully, I'm not talking entirely, but fully to Floyd Shivambu, I'm very sure that Floyd may have still been with you. But now that he's gone, we can all feel that no, the absence is with Floyd is very huge when it comes to Julius Malema and the EFF. Yeah, you can boast and say whatever that you want to say that no, Floyd he can go, whatever it is he can go, but Floyd is gone and we are all seeing the difference. Look at how your press conference was. Yes, you were flanked by people. Yeah, we don't have issue with that, but do they also have the same weight that Floyd was having when he was with you? That is why the remaining people with you, please take good care of them, listen to them, and learn from them. You cannot do everything alone. Yeah, the people can cheer you on and say things. Even when it comes to charisma, those that hate you can even talk good about you. But when it comes to voting for you, it's then that you know the reality. So we only wish that these two parties, I'm talking about the MK as well as the EFF, they are progressive political parties, or they belong to the progressive caucus in the Parliament of South Africa. We pray and hope that one day they work so hard together and be able to achieve success for themselves. But the DA and the ANC shouldn't give them chance like that. No, politics is about competition. Let all of them put in a great fight so that the beauty of South Africans' politics can be emulated or learned from all over Africa. Yes, that's what we pray for. With this great immigration policy, yes, that's a plus for the MK party because the right things must be done. No matter where you are, you can be in the US, you can be in the UK, you can be in Asia, you can be in Africa. Things must be done properly so that in case something happens to you, move from other country to someone's country. If something happens to you, must be documented and things must be known about you so that either your embassy or your high commission can be contacted for you to be repatriated back home safely. It's all about that. It's not about any other thing. So what Julius Malema is saying, that open border policy, that's their policy. We can criticize it, but we cannot do much about it. But today, we all know that happened to be one of the reasons why Floyd Shivambu is no more with them. But let's see the great work that Floyd Shivambu will do for the MK party, for the success of that great political party. But as I always say, Floyd is doing so well, and I know very well that he's being fed so well. That's why he's putting in great effort like this. But please, for more about discussions and analysis like this when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. When it comes to security and crime also, we'll be here to analyze and discuss everything for you. Please, as always, your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Let this debate and discussion go on for the success of politics when it comes to the whole of Africa. Thank you so much, and kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News. Thank you.